Okay, so the Five of Swords, this card is talking about there's going to be many of you who have gone through a battle. This card is talking about a battle, but it's also at the same time talking about being triumphant. These three people here in the picture are walking out of a battle, but they've been victorious. Okay, they're not, laying on the floor. They're actually walking out with their legs of this battle, standing tall. Okay, with their swords, and yes, they have a bunch of wounds on them if you look at the picture closely. So they're very wounded. So this could be an emotional battle, a physical battle. I'm hearing an emotional roller coaster from spirit. That word came through. So there's definitely a situation for many of you who are watching this, who have gone through an emotional battle of some kind recently, or who have walked out of a situation that has wounded them wounded you in an emotional way. This card talks about being victorious though, and even though you're wounded, you're walking out triumphantly, and you have those swords in your hand. You have the strength, you have that what's the word? You have that victory, that triumphantness. You didn't lose yourself. You still have yourself. You still have yourself intact, and you still are able to rise above what you have gone through. This card is speaking of, a battle in one way or another, and you're coming out of it. You either have come out of it already, or you are in the process of coming out of it. You may be during the process of coming out of it, and that's the emotional roller coaster that spirit just spoke to me that you're going through. So if you are going through that, this is also a card of victory. At the same time, the Five of Swords is not a total defeat card. It is a battle card. It's a card of really just going through some tough times, and I feel like it's speaking more in terms of emotionally, though for some of you it could be in a physical sense as well. There's some things that you're walking away from. These people in this picture are walking away from a battle, so you're coming out of it. You're not going to stay in the battle, regardless if it's you walking away or if someone walked away or whatever that situation is. It's going to be a thing of the past. You're coming out of that hard time. And that's what the most important thing is that you're coming out and you're standing strong, even though you're wounded. This man here, he's very wounded. He's got all bandaged up. Actually, they all are very bandaged up. But they are walking out of it triumphantly, okay? So this isn't something that's going to take you fully down. This is something that you're going to recover from. Yes, you may have some wounds. Yes, you may be hurting, but it's going to be okay. You're going to rise above that. And that's what this card is telling you, that you have been going through a battle. You have been going through the emotional roller coaster, even the physical ailments, whatever that situation is that you're going through. You are going to come out of it, and you're going to come out of it strong, standing, and alive. So just look at the positive things of this card and the messages coming through, that even though, the times have been tough and it's been challenging, that you're going to come out of it. And that's what's the most important thing. Okay. Okay. So, I'll put that card aside and I will move on to the next card. This is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is all about somebody, basically, this is a situation, most likely this is a situation where someone has been unfaithful to you, or is with someone else that you care about. There's a situation here that's showing up that is talking about there being a 3-person situation. Okay, the Three of Swords didn't show up, which is infidelity to me, and a love triangle, but this is a very similar card. The Seven of Swords is three people in this picture, and it's surrounded by swords, and these two people in the background are together, while this other person is sitting there, you know, like, almost like this person is sitting there like, I know what you're doing, and I know what you've done. So there must be some type of situation here where someone has been unfaithful to you, or you are in love with someone who's with someone else, or this person has walked out on you. That type of situation, because of there being three people in this picture. I always see this card typically as the card of the love triangle. Because there's a man and a woman in the background together. And then this one person, this female here, sitting on the bench that that is aware of this relationship here in the background. She's fully aware of it. So, this may be where the emotional roller coaster in this battle is coming from. It may be coming from this place where there is a love situation that has either gone bad, or there's three people now involved, or you're involved with someone who's involved with someone else, and that's creating a lot of emotional stuff going on for you, and you're walking out of this. You're walking away from this, or someone has walked away from you, or whatever that is. Again, in a personal reading, I would know exactly what is happening, but I see a lot of different situations in the general readings. So I have to look at it in a general way so that it could resonate with all the messages that are coming out of these cards for many different people. So you will know what situation that I have spoken of is yours or not. And if it does not resonate with you, obviously there will be another reading. Maybe your sun, moon, or rising sign might resonate better with you. Also, sometimes they may not resonate with you. Again, this is general readings, and it won't always resonate with everybody. But there is definitely a third-party situation going on here, and it looks like from the image here, it looks like you're very aware of it. So, these cards coming together are telling me that it's telling me that you are aware, okay? And it's telling me that this is where the emotional battle and the struggle has come from, and the wounds. It has come from this situation right here with the three people, okay? So next here we have the Four of Cups. Now, I'm trying to figure out how to stand these up here. The Four of Cups. This is a card of waiting. The Four of Cups is typically, let's see how to get them all in the picture. Sorry about that. I guess I can't. Okay. So the Four of Cups is about someone waiting. Waiting for better things to come in, waiting for happiness. You see this female here in the window. It's raining outside, and rain is a sign of sorrow. It's a sign of going through a storm. Okay, it's symbolic. So, and the cups here symbolize also emotions, but it also can symbolize better things. Okay, so through the struggle, out of the struggle, you're going to have better things come into your life, but it's going to take some time for these cups here to fill up with water. It's going to take some time for these blessings to come in. But it's basically a card saying, better things are coming, is what I'm feeling, is what I'm hearing, and better things are coming ahead. So regardless if you're in the situation, if you've left this situation, or if you're going through the situation right now, hang in there. Better things are ahead. I feel like I'm getting a feeling strongly like this is the close of the situation. that this is a close of a situation and that new things are coming. That is specifically what I felt immediately. So keep that in mind. There is better things coming even after, there's a saying that after the storm, comes the sun. So, and after the night comes the day. So there is better things coming. You just have to be patient. 4 could also symbolize 4 weeks, 4 days, or 4 months. So just kind of, cope with what you're going through the best you can right now. But I'm hearing better things are just ahead. Which is very important, and I'm glad that message came through, because sometimes better things take time to come, and it doesn't appear in this reading that it's going to take that long. It looks like it's going to come in fairly fast. So 4 weeks, 4 days, 4 months, and this usually isn't a 4-day card. This is usually a card of time, so it's probably more so a month to 4 months. So keep that in mind. Better things are just ahead. And I want to also touch on the bottom card of the reading that came for you and your sign. The bottom card is the Lover's card. Okay, if you can see that. And I think I'm just going to put that right here, because that's the main theme. And I feel this is a strong message for you. This message is telling me that new love is coming in. New love is going to enter into your life. This feels like a new love to me. It does not feel old. So I feel like you're walking away from a situation or a relationship or something that has gone too far or gone out of hand. And you're going to find new love. And it's going to be in the time frame that I told you, probably around a month to 4 months. That delay card here is telling you better times are ahead, but you're going through this kind of situation right now, but this is coming. So try to look up, try to look at the bright side. There is better things coming ahead, and it is in terms of love. And this is a love that is if you look at this card, this is a marriage kind of love. This isn't just a love that's going to be along a relationship that ends or that comes in and goes out. This is a love that's going to withstand. And this is a love where you're going to be married. So just hang in there. These are the messages that have come through. I'm also going to pull an oracle card here that I'm shuffling for you. I did not do the oracle cards ahead of time because I did not feel it to do it ahead of time. So I'm going to just do it now. Okay, so I'm going to cut the deck. And I'm going to pull the first card. Okay, so this is the card of deep knowing. So basically what Spirit is telling you is you know this already. Okay, you already have an awareness that this situation that you have left from or walked out of, or that you are going through right now, you have a deep knowing that it's the right thing to move forward. And that's what this reading is telling you, though again, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you, and that message may not be for every single one of you. So if you do consider a personal reading, so I can focus just on you and give you exactly the information that is specific to you and you alone. Okay, so this card is about a deep knowing of what I'm telling you, of the situation, that you should leave that situation behind and move forward because new love is coming. And you have a deep knowing of this. You have a deep knowing that this relationship and this situation and this hurt is not for you. That it's not for you. That it's for someone else to handle that pain and that stress. You have better things coming, and that's why things happen the way they did, is because you have something more valuable coming into your life.